angle grinder, but I figured this shit might work, so. It fucking worked. I think I went overkill on the protection, but you never know. Check this out, ready? Yeah, it would've been cool, but I can't do this. Ready? Whoop. Still would've been cool, huh?
Patrick, why did you just do that thing, you ask? Well, because I'm assembling a makeshift projector holder to come down from the ceiling in the tiny house. And I didn't have any apparatus. You see here, I'm gonna put this in my pocket so I can lose it. I didn't have anything this is from a tripod, and there's a female connector. It's like an 1/8 inch probably, something like that. 16th inch? No, that's an 1/8. 7/8. No, I don't freaking know. Why am I even guessing in measurements? I don't know my measurements. I should learn them. And then I have this old selfie stick that I got for free, or no, I got in Vietnam because I couldn't take good selfies. Oh no, travesty. And so I have these two things. The selfie stick's useless. It really just sucks, and I have much better alternatives for doing that, like la-da. So, and my Gorilla Pod, which over here, Gorilla Pods are pretty tight. Can't complain. So, we needed something that could connect them, but I didn't have, these are two female, right? I didn't have a male to male. But I just dug through my screws, and the first screw I tried fit perfectly, but you know, it has an end on the, you know, it's got a head. So I just simply figured I could saw this bad boy and right off the edge. So I measured it, sawed it, we're in business. Now there's just a little bit on the end there where we made the cut, and that's gonna fuck everything up. So we'll see if I can find a way to get rid of that. Remarkably, I was able to solve that problem with what seems to be a swagging tool. We gotta go swagging, boys. This is a swagging tool, and it just picked the size right there. And it turns out it was 1/8. Yeah, I was right. And but I used one size smaller, that 1/332nd, and that just pushed it into a cylinder shape and just kind of got rid of that little edge for the most part. I think. There's a little bit, but we'll give it a shot first. All right, so that little bit on the edge was too much, and the threads were kind of fucked up. So I finished it off with a 3D printer trimmer, and we'll see there's still a little bit of funkiness. All right, so I tried to heal some of the threads of the screw using this and kind of going around like that. And that actually worked. Some of the threads came a bit better, but the ones on the end I just couldn't figure out because they were mashed and heated together. So I figured I'll just twist it in there, because when I was trying to twist it in there, it seemed like it was getting shaped by the twisting into the threads, which makes sense because of the torque, right? And so anywho, because it's basically the same thing as this, but with like a crap ton more torque. And so what I did was I was like, well, I can't do this by hand. So I was like, I could use the needle nose, but I'm like, nah, I can't use that. I was like, I'll use these grips, and nah, that does nothing. But I realized I could take some pliers, pop it on there. Now, there's no way I can hold pliers and like, you know, do this, right? But I can put frickin' Vice on there. Vice City, baby. Frickin' A. Look at that, huh? Now let's just do the final piece. It's almost perfectly flush. Wow. So the idea is we can mount the projector using this, and just as a proof of concept, we'll use a handy dandy vise to try it out. All right, our shitty arm is mounted. We'll see what it does. God, it's so stupid. All right. So it holds it. I don't know how I feel about that tiny skinny part being the entire weight of the projector, but the thing is really light. It's like 3 pounds, honestly. So again, it's working remarkably well, working far well than it should. And so we can see, let's see how this border is. Yeah, that's a lot better, because the problem was there was a slant. It just needed to be lower, so there we go. And now we can get up here and we can raise it and lower it. I think right here is actually perfect though, so we'll just tighten this up with the needle nose. All right, there we go. And then when not in use, I imagine you just slide it up and flip it around and put it on top of that wood block. Hey, there we go. I am a genius. All right, it's done. Look how normal that looks, right? Nothing abnormal about this. Totally normal projector setup. This is how I decide. This is where I save money.